meal prep service do you use? It's called Fresh and Lean. And also Cook Unity is a really good one. Cook Unity, I still got the bag right here. Cook Unity comes in these bags, delivered right to your door. This is not sponsored. I just want to show you guys how to process beef. They got good vegan and non-vegan food. So personally, the reason why I switched, the reason I gotta get my hot sauce. You already know what the vibe is. Double tap on the screen, y'all. Let's bring it to 50K. Let's bring it to 50K. Let's bring it to 50K. Okay? Okay? People say unblock me on Instagram. Guys, if I blocked you, I blocked you for a reason. I don't know what else to say to that. Like, you can't just be in my DM saying weird stuff, because you will get blocked. To be honest, yeah, you will, because I just don't want to give people that are negative that much of a voice on my page, to be honest. I want it to be a positive page. Okay, Olivia, how do you plan your outfit tonight before, day of, etc., etc.? I plan my outfits the day of. Meal prep is good, and that's why a majority of people are overweight now. Just eat and everything when they get hungry. That's the tea. Okay, so meal preps can look different. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys 2 examples, okay? I'll show you guys 2 examples. Okay? Let's see what the heck this is. Oh, ooh, this one's good. I should have named this one tonight. This sounds good. Okay, so this is mine. This is vegan. Okay, this is Fresh and Lean. They have non-vegan and they have vegan. Okay. Fresh and Lean. This one says tropical meaty mushroom bowl with Southwest aioli. Whatever the heck that is. Then they got, this is Cook Unity. This is my King's. This is my King's meal prep. White truffle mac and cheese. He said this was really good. It's one of his favorites. So, that's that. Cook Unity, I would say they don't have as much vegan options as Fresh and Lean. They have a lot of good non-vegan options though. The reason why I know that is because I pick out his every week. So that's how I know that. Double tap on the light so that we can get to 200K and bring on a guest. Okay. I'm gonna double tap on this screen, y'all, so we can get to 100K, and I'll ask another question. What's another question? Oh. Double tap on the screen. What do you mean by the numbers keep changing? Because the goal is up 200K. So we got to get 100K first to get to 200K. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. And share the live too so that we can get to 1,000. 1,000 shares. Tap, tap, tap in. That looks disgusting, man. That's funny. Hot sauce. Ooh, this reminds me of a Euro low-key. Yay, we got 200K. Time for the next question. Okay, I already answered that page. Olivia, what's your summer plans? Produce, and work on big projects. And a trip. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Olivia, what's a good workout for my back? Good question. Pull downs. Pull downs. Pull downs. It's that machine. You know the machine I'm talking about? Do you know the machine I'm talking about? It's the machine where you pull. And it's called a lat pull down. Now another one, a good one, is the row machine. So where you just take the handle and then you row, but it's weighted. That's what I would say. Oh, you trying to unbig your back? Yes, let's unbig our back this summer. Lat pull downs and the rows. But ultimately, I would say if you're trying to lose fat, I feel like when you get into the gym and you touch anything in the gym and you want to burn fat, it's just, and lose weight, that's your ultimate goal. I would just honestly test a lot of things, but I would also make the habit of going to the gym and the habit of going to the gym and just honestly get on the treadmill for 20 minutes. What can you commit to? Can you commit to 20 minutes a day for fitness, for your health, guys? If you can commit at least 30 minutes a day to your health, then you gotta get your priorities straight, because at the end of the day, health is wealth. And what I always think about when I think about health is, I think of this quote. A man with his health has a million wishes. Wants to get a car, wants to have the girl, wants to have millions of dollars, wants to have, the big mansion. But a man without his health has one goal, and that's to be healthy. So don't freaking screw up your health, because you're gonna regret it. Like, you're just gonna regret it. Like, I couldn't imagine, screwing up my health and then having to consistently go into the hospital and have many medical visits that are not necessary, right? You could just be healthy and never have that happen to you. It's just less to take care of, to be honest. And yeah, that's what I would say. How's the sea moss drops going? Fantastic. Feeling great. Looking great. Did I already say feeling great? Because we're feeling great. Oh. Bruh. Somebody said, would you ever go to the submarine to see the Titanic? No. I can't believe somebody went to try to see the Titanic and they just disappeared. That's concerning. Double tap on the live, y'all, so we can freaking get up there. 150K likes, 200K likes. And let's do 1,000 shares and let's get it. No, answer questions from the comment section. No. Olivia, do you watch anime? No, but I do love Studio Ghibli. So I don't know if you would count that as manga. I know it's not like anime. So I love Studio Ghibli. Oh my god. Freaking Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, The Castle in the Sky, just those are masterpieces. Not Olivia skipping over my trip question. What trip question? Where are you thinking about taking a trip to? I don't know if September counts as summer, but the Maldives. Where do you get your outfit from? Bottoms from Cider, top from Amazon, and then shoes from Aldo. Okay, and can you tell the people on the live that you're reading questions from this chat because they think you're delusional? We're reading questions from the success community, okay? Positive-minded people that want to grow with their fitness, financially, and success-oriented. Now, if you're in there just to like not do much and you don't really want to grow, you just want to lurk around, sure, but get the most out of the freaking group. There's so much people in there that are so smart, and you know, every day we talk about self-development topics. Today we talked about what is the benefit of improving your weaknesses, and actually there was a little lesson in there. You got a little, you know, a little something to have for your day, just to remind you that you're still on your journey of self-development and to stay focused. Sir, all you have to do is click the link in Sean_T_Adams Instagram, join the freaking group. Don't be a stranger in there, be active, and ultimately get best use out of that group, because one day the people that are the most active in this group, I'm not even going to say anything, but the most active people in this group going to they're going to be rewarded. That's all I got to say. The people that are actually positively contributing to the group, they're going to be rewarded. That's all I got to say. So we recognize you, Francesca. We recognize you, Miss Michaela. We recognize you, Miss. Her name is Zara in here. I'm sorry, I need to know her actual name. What's her actual name, chat? What's her actual name? What's her actual name? Zara? That's her actual name? Oh, because I swear she DM'd me and like her name wasn't Zara. Did y'all do anything for Juneteenth? We watched Little Mermaid. Thank you for 200K, y'all. Now let's share it to 1,000 shares. 1,000 shares. But thank you for 200K. Appreciate you guys. Keep double tapping it, guys, so that we can get to 300K. Okay, somebody said, have you tried the black bean burger? Yes, I think I have. I'm not sure about that. Is it like a specific brand? Because there are a couple brands that are just bean burgers, but I have tried bean burgers. They're pretty good. What's a good workout for losing stubborn stomach fat? So you can't spot reduce. Like you can't reduce like arm fat, you know, leg fat, stomach fat. Like you can't spot reduce. So ultimately, if you have fat, that means that you need to lose the fat. So how you do that is be in a caloric deficit. And how you be in a caloric deficit is you can either burn more calories or eat less food. or you can do both at the same time. When it comes to that, that's what I would say. Okay? That's what I would say. In terms of workouts, just do workouts that burn calories. Eat less, burn calories, lose stubborn belly fat. It's gonna come with the territory. It might be like fat first and then your stomach fat, but ultimately you need to take away the fat from your body to get rid of the stomach fat. What vegetables do you hate? Do I really hate a vegetable? I don't think I hate a vegetable. I mean, I don't prefer okra. Oh, wait, never mind. That's a cucumber. I was gonna say a pickle, but that's just a cucumber. I don't like pickles at all. Okra, ain't that good. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any other vegetables I hate. Ooh, pre-workout drink, recommend. Pre-workout drink recommended. So, oh, yes. I like Celsius. I don't like drinking it like too much in the week, but now I want to take a little bit of Celsius because Celsius is good. I like Celsius. I like Celsius. Chocolate vibe. Y'all, and don't mind the nails. I'm gonna get them done on Thursday. But chocolate vibes, Celsius. What's another thing? Lena Adib's pre-workout. It's called Tiger's Blood. It's really good, but that thing made me itchy, like, cause pre-workout has like, I don't know, just so much caffeine in it or some sort of substance that makes people itchy. Or certain people itchy. Bloom, Lena Deeb's pre-workout, Tiger's Blood. No. Out of these waters. Okay. I heard broccoli isn't real veggies. What? How long you been vegan, Olivia? I've been vegan for 3 years now. Over 3 years now. Went vegan January 2020. What do you do for your protein since you're vegan? I am as well, but struggle with getting enough protein. So I do meal prep, so it provides the protein for me. But from my understanding, beans, chickpeas, black beans, red beans, hemp seeds. I put like hemp seeds on a lot of things, I would say. So hemp seeds, like I think 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds is 10 grams of protein. So it's like this, like just a little bit of hemp seeds is 10 grams of protein. What else? Pea protein is good. Pea pancakes. If you're not in the group, get in the group because there's some recipes in there. And also, there's recipes and there is there's just a good amount of recipes in there. And also there is just egg. But pages I recommend
first time I ever heard you say that.
Oh. Yeah.
You might have to shift it a little bit towards me.
Got extra teeth. Like some cheese.
I just remember when they were talking about crypto's the liberation tool of our people.
Oh.
Back before everything went down, when Bitcoin used to go up $5,000 every day.
Yeah. Those times, huh? Okay, y'all, you ready for a guess, McCain?
Always, baby.
Always, McCain. I feel like she's already been on. A lot of these people already been on. Oh. Hello? 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 Terry? Can you take... Hello? Bye, Terry. Uh-huh. All I wanna do... Nicorian Williams. Hello? Nicorian? You're on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, hold on. Let me turn my light on real quick. Oh my gosh. I'm really on.
Yes,
How do I? Oh, that's how I turn it on.
Yeah, just press send. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, can you turn your camera on, please? Oh, there you are. Hey. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Nicorian. I'm from Louisiana.
Alrighty, Nicorian. I love that name. Would you be in a poly relationship?
Actually, I would, but not with female. Right. I want to be your queen.
What? You what?
No females, only men.
So how many men you want?
Two.
Bobby,
Two is fine.
you want two?
Two is fine. Just two.
Which one you getting pregnant by first?
I don't know how all that would go, but yeah, they will be worshiping me. Periods.
They will be worshiping you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't really have any questions, but I'm just here to watch tonight.
You must have saw Spider-Man's girlfriend new trailer go viral, huh?
No, actually, I was watching this show called
No.
She was
I
like,
forgot what it's called. It's something on TLC.
In the trailer?
yeah, I sent it to you.
Really?
Yeah. It's so crazy because we was all saying like, man, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's how your girlfriend should have. Next thing you know, she's in the movie getting training on her.
Not a trainer on her.
It's crazy. Now girls gonna
Hi, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I didn't have any questions.
You too. Bye. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for your
came up
thoughts.
here. I don't know if she was she trolling or was she being serious?
I really don't know at this point.
Oh shit.
Oh, shucks. You okay, McCain?
Yeah, this person's spaghetti on the soup.
Oh no.
Oh, that's okay. I gotta get this dry clean anyway.
Okay, my king.
Not a big deal.
Not a big old deal. Sherry Lynette. Yes, she is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So sensitive. All I wanna do is be. Haley with the heart. Oh my gosh. People be getting skirt. Nay.
Comes with the territory, babe.
Okay.
They said Sean.
Yeah. With them big old lips. Hello? Nay. Hello. How to turn on my camera? Oh. Yes, yes. You just press save. Hold on. You just press the 3 dots and then... Hey! Hey! Oh my gosh, look at the girls. I think the kids want to act me. Oh my gosh. Hi. Yes. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Nay. I'm from Maryland.
All right, Nay from Maryland. Would you be in a poly relationship?
I would not. I don't like to share.
You got a boyfriend now?
I have a fiance.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't really have much questions, but I have like very general questions.
Okay.
So Olivia, you're from Virginia?
Yes.
So like you're from like the DMV. Out of Virginia.
No. I was like around the Tyson's area.
Oh, so like what made you want to move out to San Diego? I know you met Sean and everything, but how is Sean similar to like your DMV men around here? Like, did you want something different or?
I was not talking to no DMV men.
Oh, so you didn't have DMV friends?
I had DMV friends, but I was not talking to DMV men like that.
What do y'all want me to ask? What do y'all want me to ask?
What do you want to ask?
I'm just here to be nosy. So anyways, my real question was, so y'all have a whole business, right?
Yes.
What does your business have to do with this whole title that y'all got going on? Young professional woman, would you be in a relationship? Like, are y'all trying to recruit? Or I didn't watch last night.
No, nobody's necessarily trying to recruit. I mean, everyday girls shoot their shot, and we appreciate all those messages. However, we believe in just talking about life. I think it's an interesting conversation. And success is one thing, but impact is another. And I think if we can teach people to have, two things, to make more money and to have better families, then I think that will be greatly, greatly, greatly impactful.
Okay. People, they want me to ask if it was really rice on the floor.
What do you mean?
Was Shanice really kneeling in rice?
Listen, man. You guys really keep pressing this, huh? All right.
That's what they really want to know. It's a yes or no.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. Again, I'm not here to invalidate Shanice. I'm not here to invalidate her.
It's a yes or no question. You're not invalidating nothing, but you should want to make your truth valid, right? So did you kneel in the rice or did you not?
All right. If you're going to ask me a question, allow me to answer.
I'm not even asking you. I'm asking Olivia. Did you see the rice? Olivia, you hear me?
I do hear you.
Was there rice on the floor when she was kneeling?
That is...
It's true. Okay, next question.
No.
Why you ain't give her none of your drink in that clip?
No, could you allow her to answer the question?
I gave her time. All right, I'll give you more time.
All right, you just keep asking us stuff and don't even get an answer.
Y'all not even answering, but all right, I'm gonna give you some more time. Go ahead.
So, what is the question?
rice on the floor? Like, did y'all intentionally put rice on the floor and have her kneel in it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Good answer. What was the question I just asked? I forgot it. I forgot what I just had asked.
Go ahead.
Fuck, I forgot. Anyways, yeah. So what happened to the white girl?
What?
The white girl y'all posted
Listen,
a while ago.
I'm gonna let Olivia answer that.
Okay.
There's no white girl, guys.
Y'all was just friends.
Yes, we were just at a concert and we took a picture with her.
Oh, that was my question, y'all. I got bad memory. I said, why you ain't give her no drink?
What?
Why didn't you share? It was that one clip that's been surfacing. I know y'all be watching the clips because y'all be commenting under them. So y'all don't act dumb. But it was a clip where Shanice was on the ground and Olivia gave her a drink. I mean, Shanice put her hand out for a drink and didn't give it to Shanice, gave it to Olivia. So I'm asking, why you ain't gonna share? Why did you not give her the drink that she obviously asked for?
How do you know she asked for it?
She acknowledged the drink when it was out. Why did you laugh and then not give her any and then pass it on to Olivia? It was Shanice's turn. It was not Olivia's.
Well, listen, that was a while ago, so I don't remember the conversation, but I can assure
So do you remember if it was rice on the floor?
Hey. I remember that I did not take the drink from her.
But you don't remember why you ain't give her no drink.
I remember the minute details, but I know that I would have remembered if I was like, no, you can't have the drink, because that's just not me. I remember that, like, if I act out of character, I would remember. When I don't act, like, that's just something.
Do you remember when Sean acted out of character towards a Shanice or no? It never really happened.
What did you say?
I said, do you remember, did Sean ever act out of character when it came to Shanice?
What do you mean out of character?
What do you mean out of character? What's your definition of out of character? No, literally, what do you mean?
No, I'm trying to ask you. You're the one asking me the question.
Just disrespectful behavior. Has that ever happened?
You guys see disrespectful as like...
That's not what I'm asking.
What are you asking, love? I'm trying to understand.
Was there any disrespectful? Why you be calling him king? Do you be saying babe, baby, hun, my love, like, or it's just king, tier master, like.
I like saying my king.
But I said, do you say anything else?
I don't need to.
You used to with your past relations?
I do call him other things.
What you be calling him, daddy?
Use your imagination. That's what.
Abuser? I'm joking. What y'all eating? I'm joking. Best stop before you start asking you questions.
For what?
What's he gonna say?
Oh. I'm weak.
What y'all eating?
What did you say?
What y'all eating?
All right. Do you have any other questions?
I want to know what y'all eating.
Listen, man, we let Olivia answer all those questions, so I hope you got the answers you were looking for. We appreciate you coming on.
When did others do that? You wore that one last week.
Huh?
You wore that suit last week.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't wear stuff just once. Like, what am I supposed to wear a suit and throw it away? Y'all are wild.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name and where you from?
Alexandria from Wisconsin. So
Hold on. Turn your camera on.
I am trying. I just said I'm about to get. So give me 1 second. What's the first? Give me one moment. I'm gonna answer the questions right away. It's not gonna take me long to answer any of them. The first question that y'all had asked when everybody was coming up with would they do poly? The answer is gonna be no. I've been watching y'all for quite some time, and if I were looking for a good example of poly, y'all have kind of shown a bad example of that and it exemplified very poor behavior. Even after Shanice left, every time somebody is asking y'all questions, y'all can never directly answer the question. Shanice, I was your age before. I'm closer to Sean's age, and I just want to say that I feel very bad for you. You don't know yet, but you will one day, that you are being manipulated. If I ever did want to be in a poly relationship, I would hope that it would be with a partner that would be very honest about their intentions while trying to get me to be in a relationship, which has not been a thing for you. Again, it's not going to make sense to you now because you are a yes woman, and it's very sad to watch. But even when they ask you questions about Shanice, as they did just now, the last guest, you were kikied and you said stuff like, I don't know. But then you turned right back around. And then you also said, I never did this with the cup. I never did this with the drink. Not realizing that you were retracting your statements. And you did, in fact, were around when the right thing happened. To you, Sean, because I am close to your age, I feel bad that you feel comfortable enough to do this to somebody her age. I understand a lot about the whole business stuff. I'm up and coming with the business stuff as well. And I feel like if y'all goal was truly to be business oriented, especially as Black people, y'all wouldn't spend most of the time on these lives, allowing people to talk shit to y'all. Instead, y'all would be trying to build the community. So I don't respect y'all. I think Olivia is very sad that you are wasting your youth. And I just pray that one day you wake up and get a clue, because you can yes man all day. He literally avoided you when he came in. He distanced himself a couple times from your hugs. You then whispered, and then he gets up and y'all want to act like y'all in an event, slow dancing at a barbecue. I just don't understand it. But, the bottom line is that I don't desire poly relationships. Y'all don't set an example. I still have yet to learn anything from y'all, and I'm surrounded with business people in my family. Olivia, I hope you figure it out. And Sean, y'all need to be embarrassed if y'all have children. They're going to see these clips. Y'all are not exemplifying good behavior, especially as Black women and Black men. And that's all I have to say.
Anything
Bye.
else?
Thank you. Thank you, Sean.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Glad we have a space. We welcome all opinions.
Let's figure this out.
Oh, you have to push the bus? And just my favorites.
Sure. Here's some music picked just for you.
Well, it was just picked just for us.
Hello.
Hello.
How are y'all?
Great. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Divine, and I'm from Miami.
Hi, Divine. Would you be in a poly relationship?
Of course not.
Have you been on No Live before?
No, I have not.
Okay, got you. Okay, cool. So, what's your question, Divine?
So I have a few. Starting with you, Olivia. Let me see. How do I want to start this? I'm gonna go back to you owning a business, right? Don't you say you own a business? Hello?
Hello? Do you hear me?
You own the business?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Do you own the business?
Yes.
Okay, so one day Terrell was on live with you and he asked, do you have a backup plan? You said no. And I believe your business is life insurance, right?
Financial services and life insurance.
Okay, so for you not to have a backup plan, isn't life insurance a backup plan?
Yes.
Okay, so why would you want me to purchase
life insurance from you, and you said a backup plan is not even at the forefront of your mind, and life insurance is something that we don't want to happen when it comes down to a death or whatever the case may be. So why is it that you want me to trust you on selling life insurance and you don't even have a backup plan?
How is dying a backup? I mean, being unalived a backup plan?
Okay, first of all, let's be clear. Most. Okay.
How are you gonna execute a backup plan if you're no longer breathing? You can't execute any plan. Like, what are you talking about?
Listen. So you're trying to make this a joke. Like I said, Olivia basically stated when Terrell asked her, "Do you have a backup plan?" She said no. Life insurance is a backup plan. Most Americans do not have the money to pull out their bank account to bury their loved one. How don't you have a backup plan? You sell backup plans.
No, I'm sorry, but family and like money are two different things.
Olivia, you see, sis, you got the game all twisted. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that you don't even get what I'm saying. That's how I know I can't trust you with anything when it comes down to owning a business. I'm confused. You say you make all of this money, but then also when someone asks you where do your money go, you said you spend it on like shopping. How does a business owner not invest? And if you do invest, what do you invest your money in?
Invest in myself. I invest in coaching. I invest in my brand. I invest in equipment for my business.
What type of equipment?
Technology, like all that stuff.
What type of equipment?
By equipment, I mean like filming equipment. Let's do a head start.
We got a camera. We got 3 cameras. You got an iPad. You got a MacBook. You got an iPad that you bought. You got coaching that you pay for. You got software that you pay for. You got a team that you got to like actually manage around. You invested money into deals that we've done. Like, you know.
Okay, that's neither here nor there because no, you don't. You don't invest your money in nothing. Because I honestly don't believe you have a business for the simple fact I'm a business owner. There's no reason why a man can come in my life and make me switch up my whole aura of being a business owner and promote his business. You do not promote your business anymore. You was promoting 2 Cents Wealth. Now you're promoting this 10,000 group. You donate $10,000, and I mean whoever 10,000 people y'all that donate $10,000 or something like that. What about your business?
Oh, I still got my business, girl.
Where you said when somebody asked you before, what you said, I'm no longer in the business, I'm on the business or behind the business or something like that?
I'm not working in the day-to-day operations of the business, but I'm working on my business to scale it to scale it bigger so that I can systematize the things in my business for my ultimate goal of building a team. My ultimate goal is building a team, and my ultimate goal is to actually systematize the process. And I'm working on projects to systematize the process, bring it into my business and scale.
What?
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
I think that sums up everything we need to know about this conversation.
No. That does not. It's confusing as a business owner. I'm a business owner, like I said. I don't see myself promoting my man's business more than I promote my own.
Okay.
Yeah, what she's promoting is our business.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, whatever. Sean, on to you. Good evening. How are you?
Great evening.
Okay, so I have a question. You showed your closet before, and you had like a lot of suits. Why do you wear the same 4?
Yeah, they probably just look like that on the live. I don't wear the same 4 suits.
Okay, so my next question is, you say you make how much a day or a month? Okay. Why is it that you needed money from Shanice if you have all of this money? When you was on live one day, you said Shanice nor Olivia would have knew what a penthouse was if they didn't meet you, but yet instead you're begging for her money, but you got all this money.
So when did I ever beg Shanice for money?
You took her savings. She said $7,800, and she also said that she was giving you half of her check.
She never.
And she hadn't even got a promotion.
She never. She she never gave me half of her check. That never happened, especially before she got promoted. I don't even know what her paychecks were. I'm guessing they were like $1,000 every 2 weeks. So maybe she was talking about food that she bought. As far as the incident about $7,800, guys, I tell you guys, people go through ebbs and flows, and not only was that way before we ever got to live, that was like barely even the year before that. So guys, me and her have been dating for almost like 2 years. And guys, like I don't pretend to have been perfect. I've had struggles. I still have struggles to this day. But I'll just put this into perspective. $7,800. And this week alone, I've already done $29,000 in production. This week alone, it's only Tuesday. And when I go to, let's go to, here, we'll go to good dates. It's still, well, it's at the same thing, but it'll update soon. 515,000 for the year. So it's only been 6 months, and I'm on pace to spend over $1 million. So if that's the case, she literally, before the last 12 months, loaned me like about 1.6% of the money that I've like spent. Guys, as an entrepreneur, you guys may or may not know this. You don't have cash, you have cash flow. So if she ever lent me money, it was because, hey, there's like a cash flow, like, hey, you have a temporary cash flow issue. Like that happens in like any like business. And Shanice is a great woman, hence why she did that. Like she did help me when I was in a tough time. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to partner with a woman that like I'm taking care of for years. And if I ask you for $10,000 and you're just saving all of your money, if I can't have $10,000 from you the one time I need it, that's just not the woman I want to be with. And I understand that may turn some women off, but it's like, if I'm busting my ass to provide a life for you, then why would you not be willing to like help somebody when they actually like needed it? So I mean, if her giving me $7,800, which is like literally less than 2% of all the money that I've spent in this 6 months, you guys feel like that somehow invalidates me as a person, then like, okay.
Yeah. And I also wanted to add something.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. So Sean, are you gonna give it back?
If she wanted, if we're literally playing tit for tat, and playing that game, give everything back, I don't think she would want to do that, because to be honest with you, that girl's got over $10,000 worth of shoes alone. So I don't think we want to play that game. Like the shoes that she wears, I bought. The camera that she records all her content on, I bought. The perfume that she wears, I bought. The courses and stuff that she takes, I invested that into her. The rooms that I put her in, I paid the money to put her into those things. So it's just like, I don't think we want to play the tit for tat game. Like personally, just my 2 cents. Like I think if we played that game, it would be multiple 6 figures to whatever she did. And I'm not here to invalidate her. I appreciate her. I think it gives testament to the woman that she is. I don't think she was bashing me with that. I think she was just saying like, hey, this is a sacrifice that I made. So I personally would not want to be with a woman. Like if I'm like, hey, if I need something from you and you're not willing to do that for us to continue, I don't really know what to like say. I don't think a guy should just be with a girl and, I mean, people can do what they want to do. I just personally, if I was at rock bottom and a woman was not willing to help me if she could, that would be just very weird for me, because I'm the type of guy, I can produce, I can go out and continue to create. Like I said, this week is not even over and I've done $29,000 on the week and it's only Tuesday.
Okay, so I understand that you said you did.
I wanted to add something.
Sean, you said what?
I want to add one more thing to this point. You guys, also women swear that they want to have a husband, they want to have a father to their kids. If kids were in this situation and they were together, it would not be an issue, because you have to provide for a household. If we have to make it happen and you need $700, like $7,800, we're gonna make it happen. It doesn't matter who in the house needs it. So
totally understand. Okay, Olivia, what have you ever gave Sean?
Everything I've ever asked of her, she's given me. Everything.
But Sean, okay.
Everything she's.
Okay, I'm asking. Okay. No, if we're talking money wise, Olivia, what have you ever gave Sean?
She's invested in our deals. Every deal I've ever done, she's invested in. And what are the fruits of that labor? Guys, on the first, we're talking about $7,800. On the 1st of August, our first cash flow starts. 1st of August, guess what? We're going to be getting a check for $7,500. Guys, I've made a lot of money. I've almost made $100K in a day before. That check for $7,500 is going to be by far the best thing I've ever experienced because it was truly passive. I didn't have to do anything for it. We went from business owners and entrepreneurs to investors. And yeah, that's maybe not be a lot of money, but I think there's a lot of people out there who would love to get a $7,500 check on the first every single month. And that's our reality. That's due to the things, the sacrifices that we've made. And why do we want to do that? Why do we stay broke? Why do we constantly invest every single penny? Why do we not buy the nice things now? Because we want to buy the dumb stuff out of passive income. That's been the only thing. We wanted to buy stuff out of passive income.
Okay.
We've invested together over 150K into things that will pay us, that will give us a check. That's a lot of money for somebody to do in less than a year. That's a lot of money to invest, to cut a check for. So go ahead.
Okay. So I have another question. Excuse you, but Olivia, when it comes down to money, pesos, US dollars, have you ever reached into your savings and gave Sean $7,800? Sean, respectfully, I'm not talking to you, I'm asking Olivia. Have you reached into your savings account and gave him anything? Yes or no? I don't want a long drawn out, just yes or no. Say it again, I can't hear you.
You want a yes or no answer? I'm not going to answer the question because I want to expand on that, please.
Okay, expand on it.
I am talking about I've put my money for deals for us. So how about taking out money out of my bank account so we can thrive and we can prosper with the deals? Absolutely. And I'll do it every day of the week.
Okay, so if that's the case, since Shanice was a part of
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Go to the next one. You don't feel like family is about joining together and overcoming obstacles like together? Like, hey, if you're going through something, I got your back. Hey, if I'm going through something, you got my back. Because I thought that's what family is supposed to be about.
Family is definitely for that, but also another thing is if I'm on hard times and I need some money, I'm gonna ask my fiance or whatever the case may be. But I'm not gonna sit on the internet as if I got it all together, as if my fiance wouldn't know anything about the type of life that we live now if it wasn't for me. You get what I'm saying? The whole time you're on live, you make it seem like Olivia and Shanice wouldn't know anything about a penthouse. They wouldn't know nothing about this. You bought red bottoms. You talk about everything that you buy, but you never spoke on the fact of how you borrowed $7,800, which you just called it a loan, right?
I never.
She loaned it to you, so therefore you should give it back.
Okay, guys. Respectfully, I know that may seem like a lot of money to you, and I'm not trying to invalidate you or your feelings. But guys, listen. That will barely pay my rent. Like, I know you guys feel like that's like so much, but guys, that will barely pay my rent. Like, I'm being so serious.
Hold on. So that's a lot of money for me. What you getting at? Because let's be clear, when it comes down.
Could you listen? For you all, like you guys get it. Like the fact that you're sitting here talking about this lets me know everything I need to know about this conversation. With that being said, I think Shanice is a great person, and I think what she did what any great woman would do in that situation. And like I said, that was well over a year ago and almost 2 years ago. So yeah, was there that one time? Yeah, absolutely. But like that was almost years ago. And we don't pretend to have it all figured out. Guys, I never said that I was perfect. I never said that I'm this. As a matter of fact, I could have swore I always tell you guys I'm like broke. Like, to me, until I'm making $1 million a month, I'm always going to say I'm poor. I'm always going to say that I'm broke. Like, my goal is to make $1 million a month. At that point, then I will feel like, hey, I've achieved a little bit. I've achieved a little bit of success.
Okay, so you say that was almost a year ago and you was broke, right? So you up now. You say you just did $29,000 by Tuesday. What is $7,000 to give back to her?
Hey, so if that's the case, then why don't she give me back all the money that I spent on her? If that's the game we're playing.
You just said it was a loan. You said yes, she loaned me $7. That's what you just said.
Listen, respectfully, if Shanice ever had any question about money, all she has to do is text my phone. That's it. So I don't want to play the back and forth game with you all, because at the end of the day, it's her story. If she feels some type of way about it, all she got to do is text me, and that's it. We'll come to a resolution.
Okay, Olivia. Why is it that you got a chemical peel and basically like 4 days later you covered your face back up with makeup? I have a skincare line, so I know how this go, and I wanted you to like understand that when you're dealing in chemicals, first of all, you know it's like a chemical reaction on your face, right? You're trying to peel whatever it is you have going on. I'm trying to figure out why is it that you made a post one day and was like, we're trying to go like this whole route with showing your true self, blah, blah, blah. But the moment you got a chance to, you threw makeup back over your face. Why is that?
Why did she put on makeup?
I got a chemical.
Yeah, I'm asking.
I put on makeup. Can you let me? I said I got the chemical on Saturday. I put on makeup the 7 days after on that Saturday. So the whole 4 days, 3 days thing I put on makeup is not real.
Olivia, we was on live with you and someone said, dang, you just got a chemical peel and you put makeup on. You was like, yep, I sure did.
I went to the appointments, guys. I have the paperwork on the instructions of how to take care of a chemical peel and when you should wear makeup and when it heals. It was nuts.
Okay, so why is it that you went to see a dermatologist, an esthetician instead of a dermatologist? Because you don't even know what you got on your face. You and Sean was on live and he said, well, is it eczema or not? You was like, I don't know, it could be a little bit of both.
Nah, I believe it was eczema. Because I've had eczema on my skin before. I've had flares, so it was definitely eczema. Because it went away, so.
No, I still see it.
Okay.
So I'm asking, why did you go see an esthetician instead of a dermatologist? You know, an esthetician will take your money. Like, you want to go get these fast results, but actually, you need to go see a professional for real. Because you're 20 years old, but you look 52.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's the stress that Sean putting you under or whatever the case may be, but anywho, I'm going to get back on you. So just now, the girl asked, was it rice? And you said, I don't know. Like, you're making this a joking matter. And let me tell you something. Domestic violence is real. Whether it's verbal abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, or whatever. For you to sit up here and say you don't know, that tells me everything I need to know about you as a person, well, as a little girl. Because at the end of the day, you made it seem like you like Shanice so much, you're supposed to be a woman first. And if you allow Sean to treat her that way and you didn't open your mouth and say nothing, he's going to do you the same way. I want you to know that. And that's why your mom and your dad is so fearful of your life, because guess what? The same way we seen this whole relationship unfold with Shanice, we see it happening for you too. But what I hope and pray is he do your ass in. I hope you don't get out in time, because it's so sad that you will laugh at another woman's pain and you will sit there and allow that to happen. No. You're silly, you're childish, and Sean, you shaking your head, baby. You're way worse. I hope a man see you on the streets walking, because I know you don't own the car, and he beat your ass. That's what both of y'all need.
So let me get this straight.
Straight up.
Let me get this straight. You're wishing harm on Olivia.
Yes.
Okay. And then you are wishing harm on me, correct?
Yes, I did.
And then you feel like that's an okay thing to do.
You felt like it was okay for Shanice to kneel and rice, and don't say you ain't do it because your ass did it. She don't have no reason to lie on you. Clearly, she making more money than you. And you sitting up here talking about mental health. You the one with the mental health issue. Yeah. Your ass did. I was waiting to get on live to chew y'all ass out because y'all sad as fuck. No.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So let me get this straight. So Shanice has no review. And again, I'm not attacking her character. I'm not validating her story. I'm not calling her. Let's make this clear. Let's make this clear. I do not want to attack Shanice because mental health is very real. So let me get this straight. Based off of your story, you wishing harm on Olivia, you wish harm on me, and you also think that neither one of me and Olivia make money, and that Shanice makes more than both of us, correct?
Clearly, you was begging for her money. You say you've been in this penthouse for as long as however long you been. Why are you begging her for money? And that was almost a year ago. Okay, you up now? Why you won't give it to? Why do you make all this money and you don't own the vehicle?
Listen, guys. At the end of the day, I'm just going to tell you guys something. When you
ain't got to tell me shit, baby. You broke the fuck and you chose. You ain't got to tell me nothing.
All right, guys, I've given away more than $7,800 to you guys.
What? Give her back her shit.
With all the giveaways that, dude, I'm telling you, if she had a problem with that, all she has to do is text my phone.
She got a problem with you watched her YouTube video. You know she got a problem with give her back her shit, but yet instead you get on here, you make it seem like you're comparing her to people who go outside and talk to themselves. Like, come on, this girl got way more sense than you. She got way more motion than y'all. Y'all sit y'all ass here up on live every single night. This girl making moves for real. And even with you draining her savings account, you didn't drain her because baby, she still got the platform. She still got the money. And guess what? She had moved on and moved out. And I'm glad she did. Olivia, sis, you in the right position. Guess what? You won. You got him. You could keep him. She don't want his ass. You made it seem like, oh, she's hurt. She got every reason to treat me like this and all this other shit. First of all, Sean, you making it seem like when somebody asked you, well, why you think she doing this? You talking about, I got plenty of reasons she hurt. First of all, you act like you put her out. She left your ass. You ain't put her out. She left you. So she's not the one with the issue. She clearly woke the fuck up and seen what was going on, the coffee and left. So stop talking about you put her health and all of that. She got way more sense than you.
I have a question for you. You make a lot of good points. If I'm such a bad person and everything was so wrong, why did we date for a full year before all this social media stuff? Like, why did what made her stick around for that whole year? If I'm such a bad person,
she probably was trying to get her fucking money back. All the money you took, shit. If you owe me money too, I'ma stick around and hope I get my shit back too.
Gotcha. So that's what it was, right? So I started off my relationship.
Shit, give me my shit. That's what I would do. And Olivia, and then it's sad.
At the end of the day, listen. Hold on. Listen, I get it. You love Shanice. I understand it. You want to believe her. You want to believe her story and what she's saying. But at the end of the day, guys, all I'm going to say is this. It takes a very strong person to sit up here and handle the things that you guys handle. Every day we get death threats. You're sitting up here telling my queen, being disrespectful, telling her she looks 52, telling her that you wish physical harm on her, telling me that you wish physical harm on me. When Shanice was here, guess what? She used to get messages every day. You're grooming that girl. You're this, you're that, you're this. And the difference between us is, one, we're entrepreneurs, which doesn't make us better. It just means we do a lot of self-development and we have a very strong sense of self-worth. Most people could not take what you guys are dishing out. Most people are just not strong enough. It would just break them mentally. And I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to continue to use my words. I'm going to use Shanice's. If you go to her Instagram right now, her own Instagram, on her Instagram, out of her mouth, I, Shanice, with anxiety and depression. Everybody may not understand or be able to adjust what you and I are feeling. For me, most people can't tell. For me, my strength suppresses emotions that somehow believe to be contagious. My condition has altered my friendships, love life, career, sleep, and ability to focus. I now know that it's not okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask and seek help. Every step you take, every step I take, regardless of how far towards progression, is another success story. You never know what people are going through behind closed doors and Instagram posts. Check on your strong friends. I love you. Hold on, guys. I understand it.
You been beating her ass for a long time.
No. Listen, we let you say whatever you want to say. All right? What does it say? Remove. So, yeah, I guess she just got removed. I don't know what she said. Yeah, okay. So listen, guys, we let you guys say whatever you guys want to say, man. We let you guys say anything you guys want. I'm not here to invalidate Shanice. I'm not here to make her seem like she's a bad person. Guys, all I'm saying is like her opinion is not reflective of reality. And while you guys are sending all this like hate, guys, not everybody can handle that. If I was such a bad person, why did me and Shanice date for a whole year before we got to this social media stuff? If I was so messed up in the head, why did we date for a whole year beforehand? You guys gotta like think about it. Like not everybody can take hundreds of messages a day of them being a bad person. Not everybody wants to deal with that. It doesn't bother me. I know who I am. I know the things that I've overcome. All right. And if you're dealing with somebody that already has like, I don't even want to say mental issues, but has already openly admitted that they struggle with mental health, guys, like not everybody's ready for that. Right? Like, shout out to Olivia. Like, it proves to she is able to deal with that. She just lets it bounce off of her chest. You guys come up here and spew things, and the crazy thing is, you guys talk about stuff that's not even like true. You guys don't even know the full story. And if we wanted to, we could sit up here and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this." But honestly, that's just not how I want to move. I don't need to attack somebody's character. I don't have anything bad to say about anybody because that's just not me. At the end of the day, me and Shanice failed because I was a shitty man and I was a shitty leader. Lesson learned. So guys, listen, man, I know we get a lot of like, hate. I know there's a lot of, emotions are very high. I know some of you guys may relate to some of the things that have been thrown out or said. I get it. I understand it. And I understand that when you guys are doing this, the reason why we don't take it personal, we understand that you guys are doing what you're doing out of love. You guys really are doing what you are doing out of love. Do I think it's right to sit up here and say, Olivia, I hope you get your butt whooped. Oh, Olivia, I hope you this, I hope you this. We're supposed to stand up for women and then you guys tear a woman down. Make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. So, I don't know. I would move different, but, different strokes for different folks. That's your guys' opinion. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's cool for you guys to do it, but you guys are going to do whatever you guys want to do. Anyways, man, if you guys got more room in your heart to hustle rather than hate, if you got more room in your heart to, create rather than be critical, and you actually want to surround yourself by people that are positive, people that are motivated, join the 1%. It's completely free. Doing a $10,000 giveaway at 10K. So with that being said, make sure you guys join that, man. We want to see you inside. We want to let a live Q&A, babe.
Okay, let's do it, my game.
Let's do a live Q&A. Let's do a birthday giveaway in the group.
Oh, right now?
Yeah. Do we have any birthday giveaways? Whose birthday is it? Ask them, is there anybody birthday in the group? So, guys, that's that, man. We appreciate you guys. Guys, mental health is very real. Like, before you guys, like, shout stuff out people, you guys might want to be very careful. One thing I learned is, like, hey, for my queens, I'm going to be very big on, like, self-development. Hey, getting them responsible for their internal state, their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, and making sure that it's aligned with the person that they want to be and the, like, success that they want to, like, have. So that's, like, the number one thing, right? Again, I'm not mad at Shanice. We're not upset at her. Still, is nothing but love for her. I just personally don't. I feel like she made a lot of great points in that. I feel like there was some truth in some of the things that she said. But there's a lot of stuff that just was simply not true. Conversations happening, never happened. Her trying to change me, never happened. A lot of stuff in there, never happened. Me using her like a punching bag, no. Olivia laughing at her, never happened. Me, what did she say? Hitting her and telling her she deserved more, never happened. So, again, I'm not here to invalidate somebody. I'm not here to invalidate her story. At the end of the day, I should have been a better man. I should have been a better leader for her. But we're praying for her. We really are. Guys, mental health is nothing to play around with, like at all. We got any birthdays in here?
No, no.
Birthdays in here. Give away $100. Give away $100. All right, sweet guys. Listen, y'all, we're about to go over to Instagram, Sean_T_Adams. I'm gonna see y'all there. Let's go. Come on, let's go. See y'all. Peace.
barely have. The military doesn't even have submarines that go down that far. The military doesn't really have stuff that goes down that far. Yeah, and it would be very, very dark. They're using sonar technology to try to locate the missing submarine. Like, they don't have that much. Yeah, even with the camera, it is pitch black. The cartel uses the subs all the time. Yeah, but they're not going 12,000 feet. They're not going to the bottom of the ocean, though, to do whatever cocaine, to trade cocaine or whatever. They're smuggle stuff. They're not doing that. There are about 5 submarines in the world that can go that far. But you also have to understand, where are these submarines? You know what I mean? They're not just floating in the ocean waiting to go down to the exact wreckage where the Titanic wreckage is. Not only that, you have to think about it. Those subs can't just tow the other sub. You have to be, if they're stuck, they're stuck. I don't think this is a rescue mission. I think this is a location mission. This is we've located them. I don't think they'll be able to pull them back up because Autumn, girl, what are you scratching at? Autumn, don't scratch my floors like that. What are you doing, girl? I mean, you can't just jump down and go, a person couldn't just jump down and go swimming down to the bottom of the ocean. Like, you just can't do that. So I really do believe that this is just a location mission, and not a rescue mission. But they don't, obviously, the Coast Guard is obviously not going to say that. The Coast Guard is obviously not going to say, we're just trying to locate them and all of that. It goes back to the having a body is better than nobody, because then you at least have something. You can at least say, hey, this is what we found. So yeah, they did hear banging, and they said that the banging is happening in like 30-minute intervals. So that is sign of life. They believe is sign of life that the people are okay, or at least that they're there. But getting to them is a whole different ball game, which is why, if you guys saw the interview with one of the Coast Guard leaders, that when they asked them, do you believe you guys can retrieve them, they did not want to answer that question. They definitely deflected. Autumn, they definitely deflected on that one. Even if they float up, they might still not make it. Yeah, it depends. It depends on when they float up. If they float up now and they start floating up now, they still have 30 hours left of air. But if they don't float up until, 4 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, they would only have an hour left. And it takes about, you can't just float up. It takes at least 2.5 hours to get back up to the surface. Why can't they float up? So it is believed by what people are speculating that either they ran out of power or they're stuck. So there was a mission before this, a few years back, where they went into a different submarine and went down to view the Titanic, and they got stuck when they because there are currents even that far deep into the ocean. There are currents, and those currents can be fast and there's slow currents, but they hit a fast patch of a current down there, and it pushed them against the propeller. This is years and years ago. It pushed them against the propeller, and debris ended up falling on top of them. So from the wreckage, some debris fell on top, and they were stuck. Now, luckily for them, they were able to get out of that, and they were able to go back up to the surface. However, if the same thing happened here, in this instance with the Titan, and they hit a fast current, and they're stuck. Who knows how much debris can be on top of them? I don't think this is a rescue mission. I think this is just a location mission. Now, obviously, the military and the Coast Guard and all of them are not going to say, "Hey, we are just trying to find them," because they want to give some sort of hope. But I think this is just them trying to locate them instead. What if they got swallowed up? I mean, there's a lot of things in the ocean, but I don't think they got swallowed up. I really don't think they did. So just so you guys can know who is down there right now, there are 5 passengers right now who are down there. There's a father and son from Pakistan, and then there's the British businessman Hamish Harding, who is a CEO, and then there's the French explorer and French Navy man, Paul Henry, and then there is Stockton Rush, who is the CEO of Ocean Gate. So the owner of Ocean Gate is down there as well, the one who pilots, or if you will say pilot, he who drives the, whatever, if you want to say it, the Titan, and he's down there. And then of course, like I said, the two people from Pakistan who are the father is a businessman, but the son who is 19 years old, he's down there. And then the French explorer Paul, and then Hamish Harding is down there, and all of them. Why not just take another Ocean Gate sub and rescue them? Because there is no other Ocean Gate sub. There was only one Ocean Gate sub. And even if you got down to the surface level, you cannot get out of the sub. So are you asking somebody to drive a sub and push it against the other sub to get them? We don't know how stuck they are possibly under the wreckage. They could possibly be under tons and tons of wreckage. So no one can just take them out. You then have the issue of, okay, we'll send a robot down there. Well, then you need a robot that will be strong enough to push around any kind of wreckage that is down there. You can't just hook and pull either, because once again, you would need a special robot that would be able to do that. But if they're under wreckage, so you would need a submarine that is also, stronger than the submarine that's down there to pull it, and that can pull against that kind of pressure 12,000 feet on the surface. You got to consider, you have to consider time. They only have about 30 hours left. There is no submarine that is going to be built in that amount of time. And there is nobody who can just go down there and, this isn't like getting towed on the side of the road. You step out of the car. No, the moment you open that door, in which none of them have the latch, it's not going to open, it's instant death, because the pressure would kill you instantly. So, no. I don't think this is not a rescue mission. I think the Coast Guard doesn't, obviously, they always want to give hope. So they're not going to say that this isn't a rescue mission. This to me is a location mission. They have 30 hours left of air. No food, no water. There is a bathroom, a makeshift bathroom. But you guys have to understand, the bathroom was only supposed to be there for, they were only supposed to be in the boat, in the sub, no more than, I already blocked Homeland, thank you. Was supposed to be in there no longer than I want to say maybe no longer than 5 or 6 hours. They weren't supposed to be in there that long. So, yeah, absolutely not. 8 hours, okay. So, I do have some mods in here. I know there's some people that want to give their take, so give me a second. Let me let some people up here. And just mute if you're not talking. and I will mute myself as well. We'll start with Mad Roses. What's up, Mad Rose? Go ahead.
Hey, how are you doing tonight?
Good. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is this. First and foremost, for people talking about getting a rope and pulling this sub out, y'all, this ain't no Ford truck or submarines, okay? They can't do this, okay? I'm not trying to be funny, but it's just the truth. All right? And so another thing, if I believed in ghosts, and I don't, but if I did, I would say that the people who died on that Titanic want to be left alone. They are saying that they are not no spectacle to come and visit. Okay? And another thing is this. It is a dangerous thing if you are not trained to go down that deep in something that it's just not. I think it was kind of irresponsible. I understand that when you're rich, you think you can own the world. But as someone said previously in the comments, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I think this decision was brash, if you ask me. And as much as everybody would like to see the wonderment of the Titanic, it's nothing but a pile of rust right now. That is a grave to so many people. And for that 19-year-old boy to be down there with his father, I can only imagine what his mom might be thinking. And I already know that if I was his mom and his dad came back and my son didn't come back, our marriage would be over. You have my baby down there, so at this point in time, I think it's dangerous, and I do hope that everyone is found. I do hope that they can get rescued in time, but at the same time, this is just a waiting game, and it's just really, really sad. It's really, really sad. So
yeah, no, I agree. That's why I said it is hard, because even if there's a father down there with his 19-year-old son, and if you can imagine knowing that at least thinking the worst, that this is going to be it for you and your son, and how you got into this situation. As they say, more money, more problems. This is obviously a rich person's problem. But, they put their trust into the CEO, who is also down there. And from what we are hearing, they should not have. But once again, you don't know what you don't know. I mean, we saw that Bezos was able to, they were able to get people to go to the moon. I mean, we don't know. Yes, the CEO of that owns the sub is down there with them. So, Venetia, what are your thoughts?
Okay, hey Karen. So my grandfather was actually Franklin Wolcott. So he was the chief engineer of the Executive Office of Emergency Planning, appointed under 4 presidents. So he would be the one in charge of this right now if it happened under him. He also inspected like the Navy submarines. So this kind of situation he had talked about in the past, they used to drop these bubble, like deep sea vehicles, and to explore the bottom. Very rarely did anyone ever come back alive, unfortunately, because they go so deep. Coming up would take so long, they wouldn't have enough air, and that's when they created the whole decompression. But I mean, it's just like you said, it's probably not a good scenario coming out of this. However, politically, because of who's down there, they'll have solutions within a year if anything like this happens again. You see what I mean? So,
Yeah, I don't. I mean, honestly, I just don't see why anybody. And I guess there are people who want to be like, I got the opportunity to do it. Like, you didn't go to the moon, but I got to go to the moon, and
Exactly.
I understand that. I guess I'm not that kind of thrill seeker where I have to go. Guess what? I had to go see the whatever.
yeah, and I was actually raised around millionaires because of who my family is. And people don't understand their mentality. I mean, there's been movies made where they show millionaires betting on people.
Yeah,
That's 100% true. Okay.
They need a thrill. The thing about having a ton of money is when you have that much money, very little excites you.
Yeah, that's what happened to Bezos. Bezos went to space because he had that money.
See, when I was in high school in DC, I went with some wealthy friends, for a weekend. We bungee jumped off of a cliff, which was the most terrifying thing of my life. And that's like their weekend fun. It's like, oh, we might die. This is awesome. And I'm sitting there
Now
going,
it's every other day.
I'm never hanging out with you again. But yeah, it's different. It's that.
All right, so we got some
and they honestly don't value things the same. But I will say, the fact the owner and the CEOs down there.
Yourself or no?
All right, I guess Karen's not saying much.
Amazing.
I have a question for you, and I can only ask this because
No.
too. Are you Blasian? Or
My eyes are small.
I feel maybe it's the
No,
filter, but your
I do
eyes
have
are
cheek.
small. I thought you were Blasian.
No, I have cheeky
I thought you were
eyes, but I'm not
Chinese.
Blasian.
Damn, you would be the blackest Chinese person I've ever seen.
My eyes are just chinky, but I'm not Blasian. Are you Blasian? For real? So they're like mom. What? How does that go? That's
My
dope.
mom's Indonesian.
That's dope. That's a dope mix. Do you guys plan on having kids?
Oh yeah, you see that? You see that?
Question,
Yes, look at her.
Olivia,
Of
do you
course,
use that
gotta get
pullback
that
though?
baby. She's both of the. She's both of the poses.
Can we see like a little move?
No.
No, I'm okay.
You want to come do a little move?
That's in y'all house. I mean, I
We
thought
ain't
y'all
gonna see
was coming
a
on here
movie.
to entertain us. Why y'all always being mean to people though? Olivia, you be rolling your eyes. Like, why can't y'all always have positive energy with everybody? Because I feel like y'all energy is positive towards me.
It is. I mean, our energy is positive. It's just sometimes people say stuff that's completely over the line. And I get it. They're doing what they're doing out of love. It's kind of, I couldn't imagine what it's like for you guys seeing this, building such a connection with us and going through that, and then, seeing that side of the story. So I totally understand why you guys would feel that way. But sometimes people just go over the line, with death threats, wishing harm upon people, and then I don't know. It's just like everybody just comes and tries to tell us about ourselves, and I'm like, all right.
What I would say I respect is it takes a lot to
from-
put your personal life online, and a lot of people couldn't handle the stuff that y'all handle. So I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna have haters. You're gonna have supporters. It's a part of life.
Yeah, you're not gonna be for everybody.
But I appreciate y'all for letting me up here. Y'all have a good night. All right, later, y'all.
You too.
Life of danger. Yo, make sure you guys go and join the success group, man. Who's got some wins? How many business owners we got? I want to get some business owners up here, man. That's what I want to do, guys. Listen, man. This week's gonna be a 50K week, man. $50,000 week, not month, week, man. Guys, we want to help you all. All right. So any business owners that are looking to expand, looking to grow, looking to get more attention, you got a great product, you want to get your product into the hands of other people, all right? Chanel, great product, right? Travel spray. DM me, viral. Me and Olivia, we want to help you guys, man. We help you guys get more attention on your brand. We want to see some business owners up here. What's up? That was weird. Somebody said they was about to speak to a large group. They not that bold. I think they messaged me that. Making y'all nervous, huh? Is it cause I'm handsome? Listen, guys, we want to help you guys, man. All right. Who's got some wins, man? If you're a business owner, drop your goals for this month, man. Who's got some? See what we got in the comments. Did we get a birthday winner yet, by the way? Let's answer some questions. That's on there, man. Free money. Somebody say it's my birthday. If it's your birthday, you better be in the success group because that giveaway is for the success group. Somebody say, what's my sign? I can't tell y'all that because y'all might fall in love, but I'll give you a hint. It's the one that's the most handsome. Somebody say it too. Do you think having a bigger platform has changed me? Nah, I've always been like myself and always had a platform of some sort. I was just not really on TikTok like that. Do you think having a bigger platform has changed you, babe?
I just always stay the same.
I feel like it's changed us in a sense of like making us more who we are. Maybe not caring what other people think.
Yeah, I think abundance of anything makes you who you really are.
I think it's an accelerator. Like if you care about what other people think, social media will highlight that for sure.
Yeah.
If you don't care about what other people think, social media will highlight that for sure. I think it just makes you more of what you already are. It's like money. It just makes you more of who you are. That actually makes so much sense now. Makes so much sense. Like, so much sense.
I'm telling you.
That kind of explains everything now.
Yeah. An abundance of anything will show you who you really are.
Makes so much sense.
Because abundance put in the hand of the wrong person is dangerous.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know about it being. Most people are good, babe. I wouldn't say it's like dangerous, but I would say it just makes people more of who they are. Most people don't get abundance because they don't have the habits that will align with the person that they want to be. Most people, if you give them $1 million in their bank account and they didn't need to go to a job every day, would just go do destructive stuff. They'd be in the club, doing all type of illegal substances, and every day. All right, y'all. I don't know why IG's playing. It took a little minute to get up here. I don't know why y'all is doing that. Okay, guys, IG's tripping right now. Listen, guys, we're gonna see you guys tomorrow. I don't know why IG is doing this. So sorry. Tomorrow